Responding to this video by King of Lightning, Katakuri beats Kizaru. I don't know. Let's just start. This is funny.
Katakuri is Admiral level though. Like, I don't know how folks. Marco's Admiral level. How is
No. Why? Why is Marco Admiral level? Because he couldn't hurt any Admiral in Marineford? Is that why? Or because Marco plus Vista and the remaining Whitebeard commanders and Crocodile couldn't do anything to Alkainu? Is that why he's Admiral level? And that was Alkainu after Whitebeard jumped him from behind. What makes Marco Admiral level? I mean, I don't understand. Is Vista Mihawk level? Vista can go fight Shanks now? I don't understand.
Katakuri not Admiral level? Katakuri has some of the best Kenbouchi hockey, if not the best Kenbouchi hockey from a combat standpoint. Like, in a one-on-one fight, Katakuri hard pressed to beat. Like, only someone like potentially Dragon, right? Potentially Dragon. But someone like a Yonko could kick his ass, yeah, because they're Yonko. But I said before, Kizaru versus Katakuri, Kizaru's main thing is speed. But that speed is irrelevant against someone that already knows where you're going to be a minute before you're actually there.
Okay. How was Luffy able to hit Katakuri? Wasn't it because his attacks were fast enough because of Snake Man? His attack speed went up in Snake Man? But the Admirals can't move or attack faster than Snake Man? Especially Kizaru, who he's arguing. This is ridiculous. Come on, King. That doesn't even make any sense.
Like, straight up. Listen, Marco was Admiral level. The Admirals themselves, because for some reason folks confused. I don't know why. The Admirals themselves are not all equally powerful, right? There is a subcategory of level in Admirals. So if I were to say between Fujitora, Akainu, Kizaru, and Aokiji, who is the strongest among those four? Green Bull, no idea. But who is the strongest among those four? No, I'm curious. In the chat right now, bro, that Akainu is the strongest of all of the Admirals. And I can see that because now he's Fleet Admiral. All right, so chat, you can...
I can agree with that too. But I mean, they're all extremely relative. Alkainu may be the strongest because also from a narrative perspective, that's clearly how Oda wants it to be. But they're all extremely relative. It's a very small pecking order.
Stop that. So you guys are good. So according to what I saw in chat for like a few seconds, number 1 will be Akainu. Number 2 is Kizaru. Number 3 is Fujitora. Number 4 is Aokiji. So if we take that Admiral ranking right now,
that makes a lot of sense. When Aokiji took Alkainu to a 10-day extreme to fight, that makes a lot of sense.
As it is. That means that within the Admirals, that ranking of itself, there's a pecking order. So there is the low-tier Admiral, Aokiji. Then there's the mid-tier Admirals.
What?
Let's say Fujitora, who's mid-tier Admiral.
This is retarded. I don't understand his logic. All right, so what he's implying...
And then let's say you have Kizaru, who is, let's say, high mid-tier Admiral. And then you have Akainu, who would be top-tier Admiral, or high...
Okay, so he's implying because there's a pecking order, there are these different subcategories where they are each significantly stronger than the next, or than the previous one. It's just... This is retarded. And I could say the same thing for the Emperors. They're not all at the exact same level. There's a pecking order, but are we going to make subcategories for them? Low tier Yonko level, mid tier, and high? That is just strange.
High tier Admiral. So the Admirals have their own subcategory ranks as well. What does that mean? That means that when you have someone like Marco, if you want to look at that list, Marco, you would say it's like, let's say, low tier Admiral level.
Why would we say that?
Level because he can tango with Admirals.
Wait, hold on a second. He can tango with Admirals. Marco is a regenerating Phoenix. He can stop attacks from anyone in the story and not be killed by anyone in the story because that is his devil fruit. If he were to do that to an emperor, is he emperor level now? What is this argument? I don't understand.
If you tango with admirals, then by default you're an admiral level character. Diamond Jozu did wound Aokiji. Fujitora, he was taking on Luffy for a few seconds, but Fujitora ultimately would overwhelm Luffy. Like, you don't get that sense of any like actual combat to where you can say like they can tango. Like, Luffy can attack Fujitora and Fujitora can push him back, but it's not like an actual full-on fight. What we got with Marco and Kizaru was an actual full-on fight, to where Kizaru even admitted that Marco's kind of scary. What we got?
Oh, shut! What? He called that little clash between Marco and Kizaru a full-on fight. What? And then Kizaru admits he's scary. Kizaru's a troll. I can show you panels Kizaru calling fodder pirates scary. And PTS Luffy scary. This is insanity. Come on. What the bias is unreal. Come on now.
Yeah, with Diamond Jozu and Aokiji.
I would say Kizaru versus Rayleigh is absolutely like a real fight. Okay? Kizaru versus Marco, that's a small clash. That's it. This is ridiculous. Come on now. The most we've seen Kizaru try is in Sabaudi. Absolutely. He was trying much harder versus Rayleigh than he ever was in the war versus anyone.
Was somewhat of a fight, even though it was being off screen. But people forget here for some reason that the only reason why Diamond Jozu lost his arm and the only reason why Marco was even caught in the first place was because Whitebeard got decimated. They all freaked out. And when they all freaked out, they turned around to see what was going on. Mainly Marco and Jozu. And then voila, they got intercepted by the Admiral. So,
okay. Aokiji touched Jozu one time and the fight was over. Okay? Whether Jozu's distracted or not doesn't matter. Put them in a ring together. Aokiji needs to touch that man one time and it's over. Can Jozu run away? Sure, he can run away. But until Aokiji catches him, it's a one shot. And Marco can't get one shot by anyone. Put him up against Big Mom and Prometheus can attack him. That's fine, and it's not going to one shot. He's a regenerating Phoenix. Like, come on now, this is retarded. And yeah, I don't understand. Is Vista Emperor level? Because Mihawk's Emperor level. He had a legendary duel with Shanks when Shanks was already an Emperor, as confirmed by the Vivri card. So Vista was fighting Mihawk. Vista's Emperor level now. It's very clear the top tiers on the Navy side during Marineford weren't trying, other than Al-Qaeda, who had to fight Whitebeard for the majority of the war. And we saw how that went. They were equal until Whitebeard blindsided him.
Aokiji froze Joe's arm and he couldn't defend in time. And then Marco had the handcuffs placed on him and he got blasted by Kizaru. So, if not for that, how would the fight pan out? Kizaru would still probably beat Marco. I don't doubt that.
Duh.
It would be a much, much, much different fight if it was a one-on-one fight between Marco and Kizaru.
Why does he say this? Because he's never witnessed Marco damage an admiral? Even with extra help from the other Whitebeard commanders and Crocodile? Is that why he thinks that? I mean, this doesn't make any sense. We saw Al-Qaeda going toe-to-toe with Whitebeard, the strongest pirate alive. The Admiral scared Al-Qaeda. We have evidence of this. Their portrayal in Marineford, they all three sat in the chair equally. One Admiral said something, the next Admiral said something, the last Admiral said something. They all three stood up equally to block Whitebeard's attack. When Luffy confronted them, they were all three standing there equally. It's very clear they're all extremely relative. Al-Qaeda and Aokiji had a 10-day extreme to fight. Oda could not be more clear on this. They all scaled Al-Qaeda. Okay? It's very clear Aokiji and Kizaru and Mihawk were not trying in the war. Very clear. The war would have been over very, very soon if they all were trying. Especially if they were trying as hard as Al-Qaeda. Absolutely. That shit would have done in an hour, 30 minutes.
It would have played out much differently. The same thing would have gone for Aokiji and Jozu. I would say Aokiji still wins that, but it would have been a much different fight. They can actually scrap.
How? If Aokiji touches him one time and it's over. This makes it very clear that the one chapter that they quote-unquote fought off screen, the one chapter, because that was only one chapter, Aokiji clearly was not trying to hurt him. Or some shit was... It was more so Oda just passing time. Oda wasn't really thinking of it like that, in my opinion. Just passing time. But I mean, it doesn't really matter. He just needs to touch him one time and it's done.
They have showcased abilities to where they can de facto scrap. They can actually go one-on-one with admirals and be somewhat successful. Not win the fight, but be somewhat successful.
No.
And that puts them somewhere in the admiral tier list.
No.
I wouldn't say that they're as strong as, let's say, Akainu, because Akainu has that destructive power, relentlessness, durability, endurance, speed. He has almost all that and then some.
And the admirals are extremely relative with him. Aokiji had a 10-day fight and the portrayal. This is hilarious. It's people try to separate Akainu. It's fucking hilarious.
And is a guy named Terminator. He just keeps on coming at you. He can't be bargained with. He can't be stopped. He just keeps on coming at you. He's kind of like Big Mom in a way. Like, that's Akainu. He just does not stop. Unless it's Whitebeard. Even then, he's still coming after you because he's Akainu. So, when I say Katakuri entangle with Kizaru, and in all honesty, the only reason why I said he can beat Kizaru is because Katakuri has that advantage of, in a one-on-one fight, he has the advantage of knowing what you're going to do before you actually do it. And that...
So Luffy can move faster than Kizaru? Luffy can attack faster than Kizaru? This is ridiculous. All the admirals can attack faster than Luffy currently can. All the admirals are still stronger than Luffy. They all have both advanced versions of Haki. They're devil fruit, dumb, retarded, overpowered. They're all physical monsters. This is insane. Can Katakuri survive because of his feature sight for a little bit? Sure, he can dodge some attacks, but as soon as he starts fucking up, like as soon as he starts getting nervous because he realizes these guys are on a completely different level than him, the fight's going to be over within 5 minutes. I'm telling you. I don't even know if I can give the fight 5 minutes, honestly. I don't know how long he can avoid their attacks.
That is a broken ability. From Kenboshin Haki standards alone, I don't know what Kizaru is rocking now in current day story. In current day story, Kizaru could have like art Haki, black light beams. I have no idea.
That'd be strange.
No idea. Maybe Kizaru's Kenboshin Haki is of the same tier as Katakuri's Kenboshin Haki. Maybe. Again, I have no idea. But if we look at the Kizaru of old, his main forte was what? Speed. Speed equals weight. The man becomes photons. He travels at the speed of light. And he decimates. And someone like Rayleigh was able to counter someone like Kizaru because of his Kenboshin Haki ability alone. He knew where Kizaru was going to be before Kizaru got there.
That's wrong. He said because of his observation Haki alone. That is not true. He was able to counter Kizaru because of his observation Haki plus his physical abilities. Why are you scaling Katakuri to Rayleigh? Rayleigh was the Pirate King's right-hand man. Garp used Rayleigh's name in the same breath as Whitebeard and called them both legends. Garp was concerned with having to deal with Whitebeard and Rayleigh at the same time, but he showed no concern with having to deal with Whitebeard and Marco, a Yonko first commander at the same time. Okay, so I would assume that Marco and Katakuri scale together, but they do not scale to Rayleigh. Okay, because Garp wasn't concerned about having to deal with Whitebeard and Marco, a first Yonko commander at the same time. He was afraid with having to deal with Whitebeard and Rayleigh, the right-hand man of the Pirate King at the same time. Okay, this tells us Rayleigh is on a different level compared to them, or he's much stronger to them. There's no use in scaling Katakuri to Rayleigh. If Katakuri had the same physicals as Rayleigh, okay, maybe he would be able to keep up with Kizaru. But there's nothing to imply that at all.
As a result, he was able to cut him off and fight him toe-to-toe, blow-for-blow, despite his old age. It's not actually like in a manga or in the anime, but it was in the One Piece 3D2Y special. Not canon, but it is exactly what I'm talking about. Where Rayleigh says to Luffy, the reason why I can perceive Kizaru's speed light movement is because of my Kenboshin Haki. He says that to Luffy in a 3D 2i special. So if Rayleigh is able to tangle with Kizaru, mainly because of his Kenboku no Haki, someone who is better in that form of Haki, because Rayleigh did not show the ability to de facto know the future, to know what someone's going to say in the future. If Rayleigh can do that with his Kenboku no Haki, Katakuri, yeah.
Again, stop saying Katakuri to Rayleigh. I would assume, considering the information that we know, Rayleigh's physicals are overall a lot better. He's much stronger overall than Katakuri. Why are we assuming Rayleigh doesn't have future sight? He showed advanced armament. He seems to be very skilled in observation. I'm pretty sure he has future sight.
Yeah, dude.
No, dude.
Abilities, his Kenboku Haki ability alone is devastating in the one-on-one fight. So that's why I say, when you take away Kizaru's speed, he has destructive power. He does. Strength as well. From, I would say, mainly his speed, because he has force. And force is mass times acceleration. He's more so acceleration, because he has body as photons when he becomes light. But the fact of the matter is that Katakuri is a very unique paramecia as well, where he's a paramecia that has low-get attributes. But also from his mochi power, to where when he kicks you with arm hockey coding, he stopped Luffy dead in his tracks. Dead in his tracks, he stopped Luffy. But the movie was stuck, and he needed a ward to get him out. Like, the man's broken. So
Luffy doesn't scale to the Admirals.
I'm going to say that Katakuri can beat Kizaru, because ultimately speaking, what Kizaru's forte is, Katakuri can negate that in two ways. Not just one, two ways. From his base mochi ability as it is, but on top of being able to see the defective future. Now, if it was, let's say, Katakuri against Tora, that may be different, because Fujitora, we've seen him levitate the entirety of, like, what? All the debris in Dressrosa, and just have it hovering around? Like, dog. So Fujitora against Katakuri is going to be...
This
23-word pickup line is proven to work every time. And if you ever show with knowing exactly what to say with talking to women that you like, then you'll...
It's going to be different. Ultimately speaking, yeah, I would say I am confident when I say Katakuri wins that fight against Kizaru.
Take away Kizaru's fruit, and he still should beat Katakuri. They're naval admirals. They are not just their fruits. They are their hockey plus their physicals as well. Right? Just because they don't look like it, like physically, doesn't mean that they're... This is anime. Come on now. Look at Frieza, for fuck's sake. Frieza's final form, he was small compared to all his other forms. I know this is different anime, but I mean, in One Piece, it's very clear your height and how big you are, that doesn't matter. Look at the characters in Dread. Luffy, small little Luffy, was beating their asses in the Coliseum. Look at Uro. He's a lot bigger than a lot of people, but people smaller than him beat his ass.
Be oriented. Unless they have Kenboku no Haki that can directly counter the Kenboku no Haki of Katakuri, then he's going to win on that match. So even though NL is slower than Kizaru, because NL has his own degree of amazing Kenboku no Haki, more so his is like sensing. Like, he can perceive what's around him as opposed to seeing to the future. But he may be able to deal with Katakuri better than someone like Kizaru, who, as far as we know,
just say that.
It's just pure Logia. Armor Haki's lacking, but he does have some. And Kenboku no Haki, no idea.
The downplay.
So, but that's what we know right now, right? But yeah, I'm leaning more towards Katakuri, definitely. Between him and Kizaru, definitely.
Yeah, the downplay is another level. All right, guys, that's that. What the fuck is this shit? That's that. Hey, yo, I promise, bro. I don't know what this shit is. I promise. But yeah, that's that, guys. I responded to that. I feel like this is just ridiculous. It's insanity. I may be making another My Hero video soon. And... fucking kidding me? That's better. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and